It's African Crap of Nations time as Djibouti meets Sierra Leone at the
Germain Comarmond.
The Germain Comarmond. I'd just forgotten the name of the stadium there. I'm James Carty, joined by Jack Shepherd for this fabulous fixture. Both sides needing a victory here.
Yeah, it should be a good one. We've seen plenty of goals from both these teams so far in the tournament in the first game, but this is a different game and they'll be playing each other this time. And we've seen, well, some strange formations there. Only 3 at the back for Djibouti, so they might be a bit leaky.
Yeah, they managed to stay in the game well against Zambia before they were undone.
But you could expect them to be more forward-thinking, Djibouti.
I think they have a chance. They need to be more forward-thinking in this fixture. It is a difficult one. You would fully expect Sierra Leone to win, at least I would. I'm not sure about your opinion on that.
Any names to keep an eye on in this game?
You have to focus on the former Middlesbrough striker Kai Kamara up front for Sierra Leone. Fabulous player at this level of football.
The Germain Comarmond here again.
Yeah, small stadium, but
very small.
Nice setting, isn't it? The Germain Comarmond.
So the teams walk out of the plastic polytunnel thing there.
Yeah, not a grand tunnel here at the Comarmond. The Com, as it is known.
Yep, there is trying to read the signs there, but couldn't quite get them.
So lively atmosphere.
Djibouti's team there, Maid Shamer and Omar Abubakar, he scored I think in the last game. Kadar Hassan number 60, and that's a weird formation, isn't it? 2x2 at the front there. Here we'll see Sierra Leone's line up with only 3 at the back as we're used to seeing. Oh no, 4 at the back there. Got that wrong. Well, the team was 3 at the back. There's Osman Kakai left back, the 3 Kamaras there, and the big one to keep your eye on, number 77 up front, Kai Kamara. So here we go. We'll get our predictions. There's that ball again. Fantastic ball. We usually
do get our predictions. I will go for a win for Sierra Leone. 2-1.
You know what? I'll go 3 on Sierra Leone.
Just to kind of meet what were the scores yesterday were.
Well, we've had some big scorers, haven't we?
Yeah, here we go.
So Djibouti are in the green, and both teams are in away kits, I think, here. A lot of kit clashes in Africa because most teams tend to follow that African colour of green and blue and yellow. And
tends to be what's on the flags, isn't it? The primary colours used on the flags. Usually denote blood, victory, war, peace, whatever you... They all have meanings, don't they? That are connected to their former European colonists.
Yep. That's a free kick. Maybe this referee might be the first one we've seen to be not so lenient.
Perhaps we will see the referees. It's a stern finger, isn't it?
There's that finger again. So the goalkeeper's going to take this one. That's a very unusual decision,
isn't it?
Well, that risk seems to have paid off, and they've got the shot away there.
Just wonder where the goalkeeper is at this moment in time, rushing back perhaps.
Well,
they weren't quick to.
Djibouti didn't want to
risk it.
Didn't want to rush there yet. Didn't want to risk anything.
And they've been able to build a decent attack anyway.
Galal Ramsey.
Oh,
we couldn't see that one there because of the linesman, but he seemed to have got a shot away.
He did. I think he just knocked it across the face of the goal. There. Straight across the face of the goal.
Yep, close one.
Not that far away.
No cigar though this time for Galal Ramsey.
Oh.
That's given straight to Chimera and he buries it. He doesn't need giving another chance. He takes his first chance.
I thought the goalkeeper would have put a bit more pace on the pass there. I didn't think he would just pass it there. Come on.
Well, the goalkeeper has passed it straight to...
That is... How have you not seen the man there? I thought he would have simply passed it out to the wing there, but...
Goalkeeper error there.
Massive goalkeeper error. A goalkeeper error I can't even wrap my head around, but there you go. 1-0 to Djibouti. And they're on the end of a potential embarrassment here. Sierra Leone losing to a team that haven't been together for 2 years would be something else. They're giving the ball away.
Well won back there by Ngajwe.
And again. What a battle in midfield.
It's a nice battle, that one.
But it's to no one.
It ends up at Hussein's feet, and he plays it squarely across there to Musa Harir. Here's Galal Ramsey. Mohamed. Galal Ramsey continues his run
Ramsey
forward.
Looks positive in this first half. Looking good.
Like he's not HIV positive.
Well, does not need mentioning. No connection there, apart from the positive.
Well, Africa, isn't it? Here's Ramos.
Well, exactly, but I'm sure Africa is still trying to shake off that negative image.
Kai Kamara.
Big chance with these tournaments.
Johnny Ramos.
Oh, well, the angle was strange for him and he kind of hit it.
Yeah, he was a bit tight there. A bit too far wide for that one. Didn't trouble the goalkeeper. Well, I think that is a corner in the end. No, not
at all.
Oops, that one does the goalie. And Galal Ramsey. He's been positive, as you said. Not HIV positive, as I said. He got across the way there, did
positive
Galal.
With his running forward.
Mido Kamara now. To Kai Kamara. To Julius Wabé. Back to Kai Kamara. Mido Kamara. He gets fouled. Referee gives
a free kick. Free kick, yeah. Just on the edge, I feel. Yellow card.
Yeah,
look at his eyes there. He looked absolutely shocked by that.
One of the stricter referees, because some games that might not even be given as a free kick.
Perhaps not, and would have it paid off for them not to be given that as a free kick?
Well, it's very close to a penalty, that one. Now, God knows what's going to happen here.
Straight into
it goes for the far
stand.
Post,
is that Simbo? I believe that was Simbo.
Mido Kamara is injured at the minute. Down on the touchline we have Karun Chandok, but I think we're out of communications with him for the minute. Here's Abu Baker. Well saved by the goalkeeper there. And just about cleared away, I think, here by Sierra Leone. Well, it's only fell as far as Mohamed Kadar. We'll try and get down to Karun on the touchline as soon as we can. Here's Galal Ramsey on the right wing. Galal Ramsey gets a foot in there, doesn't Gadjui. And he's still going. Gadjui gives it to Sanko. Looks like Mido's returned to the pitch here after his nasty challenge earlier.
Go!
Strike from distance there.
I think it wasn't going anywhere near the target, but it was an ambitious effort.
And here's Karun on the touchline now. Yeah, Mido Kamara there. He's got a bit of a knock there after the penalty, but we think he'll be okay. And thank you, Karun there.
Karun.
You seem to have inhaled some helium before speaking to us there, or maybe there's something wrong with the radio transmission. Here we have Alfred Sanko.
I'd like to know his connection to this tournament.
He's just funny, isn't he? He's got a funny voice. So, is that a free kick?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was a tripping
offence.
Yes. A 5-man wall here, but 2 of them may as well not be in there because they're midgets, and he still manages to hit the wall because he aimed it for the big fella. Here's Sanko.
Well, Sanko spins into danger there.
And that ball was played along there.
David Simbo.
Wayward, and here's Wabé.
Still at it.
Wabé's in a bit of a fight here with the ball.
Oh!
Referee says advantage.
Pulled back.
And it has been pulled back there. Unless that is a throw-in, which would be weird.
Yellow for Mido Kamara, I believe.
Well, he was injured only moments ago, so maybe he's feeling a bit
of revenge.
A bit of revenge there, yeah. Now, they've gone out for a throw-in and not the free kick that I thought so.
Have they really been? Well, they have been punished in the sense of having that yellow card against them, but perhaps the referee's been too lenient there. They do not start games well, Sierra Leone. They're struggling already.
To be fair to them, they've been stout since conceding the goal, and I don't think they've let another shot be taken. Here's Johnny Ramos. Johnny Ramos! Off the upright, off the crossbar.
Johnny Ramos.
That was a sweet strike there from Johnny Ramos.
It was. He got himself back on side, I believe, and then hit that strike off the crossbar.
Oh, that's a well cut out there by Alfred Sanko. Finds Mido Kamara down the left here. Mido Kamara in the box now, and that one struck his own player there. Blocked by your own teammate, James. That happens quite a lot, doesn't it, in the AFCrON Crapper Nations? There's another shot from range, keeper.
Oh, and the goalkeeper almost spilled that in the front of the attacker there.
Gwedi Hassan had to slap that one into the deck.
There seems to be a bit of confusion at times.
Djibouti, I think their nickname's the Shawman here.
The Shawman as in the Shawmen, as in the shore on the sea?
Yep, that's the one. Up the Shawman. That's what the sign. It does, yep. That's what the sign says, though, on the grandstand, hung out by the Djibouti fans.
Djibouti, a bit of a. It has been war torn in the past, I believe.
Kai Kamara. Oh, he scores!
Oh, good goal from Kai Kamara. Levels it. That's another goal at this tournament for him, is it?
Yeah, Kai Kamara with his second of the tournament now.
Do you know what I like about this tournament? That the big stars are kind of coming out and actually playing well. I didn't. A lot of the times in these tournaments, the players that you're familiar with don't always perform very well. That's what I've always found, anyway.
In big tournaments, that's when you see who shines and who doesn't, and it's often the littler players with less pressure on them. Kai Kamara there.
Kai Kamara is quite prolific in crap football.
He is, yeah. He had a good crap World Cup, didn't he?
He did.
That finish, though, well, it's found the back of the net. I wouldn't say it was his best strike ever, but it does find the back of the net.
It wasn't the cleanest of efforts, but it's one to get Sierra Leone level in this football match.
And the atmosphere in here has risen a bit there with that goal. A little bit more volume to the crowd now, as they're witnessing a close game. Alfred Sanko, Kai Kamara.
To be fair to Djibouti, they've been close in both the football matches they've played.
One's gone out though, there. I think, is that an armed guard in the crowd? Well, that would be something, wouldn't it? Galal Ramsey.
Are they expecting ugly scenes at the end of the game?
Perhaps they are. Here's Miyad Shamer.
Oh, that's
Abu
a nice
Baker.
pass.
Down the left, right even. And there's a header.
Ooh,
comfortable save there for Solomon Morris.
Sanko.
And that's half
time.
Good game this half.
It's been competitive. You can't complain, can you really? At the level of football being played. Sierra Leone goalkeeper gave it straight to Miyad Shamer. He gave them the lead.
50-50 there.
Possession there. And then Kai Kamara with the late goal at the end of the half. 3-3 with shots on target, so Sierra Leone have a few off target.
0 corner kicks there, but Sierra Leone with the 4 free kicks.
I haven't really seen the goalkeepers forced into many saves.
No, the goalkeepers haven't been forced into many saves, despite quite a few shots anyway, I suppose. Not many on target though. There's 3 each on target.
3 each, yes, and one of them each went into the back of the net. So
yeah, I think this is the most yellow cards we've seen in a game. This one,
yes,
and that's only the first half.
Maybe we see a red card.
Djibouti there looking a bit scared of the left wing.
It seems to be a common theme for some of these sides.
I think that might be the side furthest away from the camera, but
yes.
Yep. So we'll get underway in the second half.
We will.
Right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Can Djibouti hold on for a famous victory?
Well, Miyad Shamer is instantly nicked the ball.
Not a famous victory. Can they take the lead?
Tumbling, rocking and rolling.
So what would be a Momentous victory.
Referee's given that free kick there.
Yes. And
He's been good, this referee. I have to hand it to him.
was that Sanko with the foul? No, it wasn't.
Well, that looks like Mohamed's injured there.
Number 16. Guys, I don't know who's been carded there. 16.
No, I don't think Mohamed could possibly be hurt from that. Must be feigning an injury.
John Kamara.
John Kamara, indeed, yeah.
Telepathed.
That was a strange free kick there.
I don't think he wanted to go for goal because he had not trusted his abilities to strike the football there. Ooh.
Oh,
slightly vicious.
That was not quite a good enough crossfield ball there. Ahmed Mohamed finds De Qatar. Qatar forward to Abu Baker. He gets stopped in his tracks there. But Qatar Hassan picks it up in the midfield again. A little bit of a ball in the midfielder there and a shot off there.
Solomon Morris held that well.
Yep. Made Germain with the shot. Oh, Galal Ramsey. Galal Ramsey works his way into the box beautifully there and has the shot, but saved.
Beaten away by Solomon Morris.
Well worked in this half by Djibouti. They've had all over the ball. And there we are again. Djibouti.
Winning it high up the field.
Galal Ramsey once more.
Boom.
Forces another great save there. Well, not a great save, a terrible save. I mean, he pushed it into the feet of the striker. And here is Sierra Leone.
There could be a break behind here for Sierra Leone.
For the first time in the half, Sierra Leone in the other box. But that didn't last long, did it?
Well, can they get it away? They can.
Germain.
I think they would cheaply give the ball away there.
Ahmed Mohamed. Ahmed Mohamed's been absolutely flattened there, but the referee says play on, and here's Germain.
What a great save that was.
Galal Ramsey. Wide from Galal.
That was one of the better saves of the tournament, that. Maya Germain. Beaten away.
Pushed it away far enough there, but
almost give it straight to Galal Ramsey.
And he can be a weapon.
He can be.
That one's headed down by Kai Kamara there. Julius Wabe skips past his man, and
Julius Wabe
tucks it away, and that makes it 2-1 to Sierra Leone now.
Limbs, absolute limbs in the crowd there.
Many limbs. Solomon Morris clapping, cheering.
Julius Wabe. Well, I like this little move he does.
It is a good move, yeah. I know what you mean there. Yep.
That
the body feint.
Bypasses his man, and so simple the finish.
It's a beautiful finish, easy as you like. And there's the Leone Stars taking the lead in this one. That was a close pass as well. The margin of error on that passage of play was millimetres. So what can Djibouti now do? They need something here. Some magic. He's Kai Kamara.
Oh.
He tried to sell the keeper the wrong way there with the dummy. Keeper didn't fall for it though.
He didn't. He stood himself up well there.
Yep.
Good save.
Yeah, very good, yeah. I mean, I'd have fell for that one and dived to the left for sure.
You've got to let the striker bite first.
Ali Sesse crosses this one in.
Not always possible now.
Well cleared there, and it's fallen to Mia Germain. Plenty of bodies back though for Sierra Leone, so Djibouti have got a lot of work to do still. Here's Ahmed Mohamed. Cuts inside, tries to find Mia Germain, who gives it away. He doesn't give it away. And
his handling's been solid in the second half. Solomon Morris.
Just wide
won it this wide.
Abu Baker, I think that was.
Abu Bakr.
Calling for it there.
Abu Bakr.
Cut across it. A little bit too much on it.
Omar.
Galal Ramsey there leading the amount of touches in this one.
Oh no, it is Baker, isn't it?
Johnny Ramos. Johnny Ramos. Ooh, keeper had to save that one. Because that was on target from Johnny Ramos.
Had to get his hand behind it.
Here's Djibouti on the counter. Djibouti still going. And the free kick given to Sierra Leone. Just a coming together there. I'm not sure how the referee managed to give that either way.
I'm not sure, no.
Yeah, he's wagging his finger and I agree.
Bit harsh.
Very harsh.
Djibouti holding on for their life.
Johnny Ramos, Ali Sesse. That was a vicious cross, wasn't it? Germain.
Germain.
Last ditch challenge there.
Very well done. Oh.
And the free kick's given Djibouti's way. They take that one quickly.
They do.
Ahmed Mohamed. Ahmed Mohamed who cuts inside. That's a foul. Referee says player advantage. Here's Ahmed Mohamed. Misses.
Oh, he got back on his feet and then swung the shot wide.
Did. I think everyone thought the free kick was going to get given.
Ahmed Mohamed.
He got absolutely hacked there.
He goes, oh, I'm injured. No, I'm going to have the chance.
I mean, surely that's a free kick, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's had a good chance there, hasn't he, Ahmed Mohamed?
That's the yellow card. That's the fourth of the game now.
Symbol.
Went down with some dramatic style there.
What are your thoughts on these Muslim nations flying the flag across the African Cup? Crap of nations. Such an arrive time with anti-Islam sentiments.
And they've scored.
2-2. So we will quickly bypass that and focus on the football. Mayad Germain has got 2 goals today.
3 in the tournament, I think.
3 in the tournament.
Maybe 4.
And I think Djibouti deserve that for their performance throughout this football match. Doesn't really help either side, this, does it? This result. A 2-2 draw.
Well, they both lose points in that scenario, but also both gain, so...
It does kind of put them in a position to potentially get through to the quarterfinals.
Nice finish, that one. Solomon Morris planted.
I think he couldn't have done much about that one. Nicely in the corner by Mayad Germain.
And he spanks his last there.
There shouldn't be no women on the pitch.
Certainly no place for women on a football pitch, is there, James?
Not in a male tournament.
Or any tournament for that matter.
No, I like women's football.
Oh, I mean, I'd rather watch under 13s football than women's football.
I wouldn't.
Kadar Hassan. Can Djibouti get a late winner here?
Potentially. Oh,
here's Hassan.
If only he could wrap that foot around it, he would have been able to give Djibouti the lead. That was a menacing run from the number 60 there.
Yeah, menacing run.
Not a menacing finish, though.
Unfortunately not, no.
To match it, sorry.
Solomon Morris with the goal kick. Solomon Morris.
Ooh, Solomon Morris.
Into the crowd. Dekada. Crossed in. Headed.
Oh!
That is
What
sublime.
a save.
Sublime, that save.
Solomon Morris denies Mayad Germain his hat-trick with one of the finest saves of the tournament so far.
Certainly. Save of the tournament for me, that one.
Oh, yes. It was almost Gordon Banks-esque.
Corner whipped in. Chested and blocked there.
Cleared, comes out.
So here is
He's
Sierra Leone trying to start a counter-attack. Here's Kai Kamara. Was he offside? Kai Kamara. Scores!
He's mucked off the goalkeeper. And from a fabulous save at the other end to a goal at the other.
He's been tackled there.
But I think he deserves to give a pan on the back to Solomon Morris for
great ball, yeah.
That save, then the ball.
All the Kamaras.
The goalkeeper had to come out, but he wasn't even really chipped, was he?
It wasn't a very good chip, no.
He wasn't really chipped. He was sort of just past. What a strange piece of football. Let's watch this again.
Sure, there'll be calls for offside there, but referee kept his flag down.
Controversial. He's coming out. It's almost like it just bypassed him on the side.
Kai Kamara now with his third of the tournament. He's up there for Golden Boot, Kai. And there's only 6.
Well, you're a contender if you're staying in the tournament, aren't you?
5 or so minutes now left for Djibouti to get one back.
They're not going to do it by giving the football away.
Johnny Ramos.
Only back. Sierra Leone to get a further goal, if I'm honest.
Kai Kamara.
Into the hands of Gwedi Hassan Mohamed. Ooh.
John Kamara. He's diving in there on a yellow. Shouldn't really be doing that. Manager
well held by Gwedi Hassan.
And running out of time now at Djibouti. 30 seconds remaining of regulation time.
Yeah, they've not made a good job of going behind, really. Goalkeeper comes out again.
Well, this is a strange situation in the box there, but just about dealt with. And
only a minute remaining. That's it. That's probably over.
Well, it's a free kick first.
What's being given?
Surely is over. And that's Johnny Ramos there, I think. With his first Johnny name on this jersey. So they're going to have to boot this one into the box here.
Break again for Djibouti.
Oh, keep it in there, boys.
They've given a corner.
There's time for a corner.
There will be. It needs to go in, though.
Well, it seems to have fallen at Mohamed. Oh! That was a good strike.
That was almost a buzzer beater.
Imagine if that one went in. But it didn't, so that's it. That's
over. Djibouti are, well, I think they've made themselves proud in this tournament. Probably the weakest team in the whole tournament, Djibouti.
Certainly one of the weaker teams yet, Djibouti.
And they've not shamed themselves at all.
Yeah, Mia Germain there, goal scoring early on.
Solomon Morris certainly did, but he made up for that, didn't he, later in the football match?
Just about, with his magnificent save. Abu Baker,
yes.
With pace.
Fantastic save from Solomon Morris.
Off his thigh. Johnny Ramos. Surprised this is a highlight. Oh, that was the one.
Bar.
Yeah, that was a different
shot
one.
off the bar.
Yep.
From Johnny Ramos.
Very nice from Johnny.
John Kamara then had an opportunity. Goalkeeper almost lost it. Gwedi Hassan.
Here is Kai Kamara with his pace, with his power, with his guile, his abilities.
Spun well. Decent. Well, it wasn't the cleanest of strikes, but it went through the goalkeeper.
Yep, it's a strike and it's a goal for the striker, Kai Kamara. And then is his brother John getting himself in the book.
And then Galal Ramsey, we were impressed with throughout, forcing a save from Solomon Morris.
A nice Bailey flick there.
Yes.
To Galal Ramsey.
Held by Solomon Morris in the end. Pats it down. Got to make sure. Ramsey again. Was this the one that came out to him? I believe it was. Germain. It came out to Ramsey. He hammered it wide.
Too much spin on that one.
And then a goal came for Sierra Leone. Julius Wabe. Giving them the lead.
Goalkeeper made a mistake in both their goals, didn't he? Well,
I think he
not a
sort of
mistake, but didn't perform as well as one could.
He did perform well there, though.
He certainly did, yeah.
Stood up well. Denies him with the foot. They had a bit of confidence in them at this point, Sierra Leone.
Big save there. A big header away there as a clearance.
Germain equalised.
Oh, and there was a penalty shout there as well, just ahead of the ball.
Yeah, but thankfully Germain finished it off there. And then... Is this it? This is it, isn't it? Cross comes in. Germain. What a save!
That's going in that.
From Solomon Moore, my word. It just gets more remarkable when you see it. And then that was awarded with a goal. Just a moment later. Making a fool at the other goalkeeper there, Kai Kamara. 3 for the tournament for him. He looks good. He looks very good.
Yep.
I have to say yes. They're a contender, Sierra Leone, if they can get themselves through.
Well, they have to get themselves through first.
They do.
Man of the match there, Kai Kamara. I agree with that one. Don't know about yourself, James.
I think that, yeah. So both sides got a 7.5. Germain on the side of Djibouti and the side of Sierra Leone. Kai Kamara, fair enough. And yeah, big shout out to Julius Wabe as well.
Yeah, Julius Wabe, great player, great little fella. We had dinner with him Wednesday evening. He paid for the whole thing, which is pleasant. Thank you, Julius. And we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. with, is it back to Group A or is it?
It is back to Group A,
yep.
for the final group matches.
So see you then.